Authenticity, what does it mean and why does it matter? Have you ever noticed how often people bring up the word authenticity when they talk about leadership? But when our people ask for authentic leadership, what are they really looking for? Well, what they're really saying is that as humans, we instinctively distrust anyone or anything that appears to have an ulterior motive that might not be in our best interests. We look for signs like whether someone seems to be acting in a role, whether they're trying to be something they're not and convince us of something that isn't true. And of course, then immediately our barriers go up. As a leader, you need to realise that you can't mimic someone else's representation of leadership. Sure, you can take inspiration, you can role model behaviours, but ultimately you need to fully believe and invest in the role that you are playing. So here are a couple of tips for making sure that your leadership style is authentic to you. Yes, look to other leaders, but remember it's always got to be defined by you. You can't pretend to be someone else as a leader because that will be discovered pretty easily. So find your own leadership style through experimentation and through self-learning. And we've got lots of great episodes on self-awareness, for example. Be honest to yourself and use your words. Don't mimic someone else's language because you won't feel comfortable, and that will be so patently clear to anyone else. And when you don't seem comfortable in what you're expressing and how you're expressing it, then people pick up on that straight away and they will interpret your nervousness and discomfort as something that's not quite authentic. Remember that Australians have a very good bullshit meter, and this is when people can tune right in to whether you mean what you say and whether you're actually representing who you truly are. Another great tip around this is all about communication. I see so many leaders who are working through this leadership journey, and when times are tough or the news isn't great, they actually avoid communication and kind of put the crash hat on. My best tip to you is that, and this is, I think, at the heart of authenticity, when times are tough or news isn't great, front up. You still have a role to communicate to your team, and in those circumstances, it's more important than ever. If you can do that, and you know what, you might wear your heart on the sleeve, you might show vulnerability, you might swear, whatever it is, if you come across as you and genuinely caring and being there in that moment, then you will get more respect and trust from your team, your peers, and your other stakeholders than you ever would if you tried to put a positive spin and make something glossy instead of giving them honest news and feedback. So remember, that's my tip for authenticity around leadership. Definitely role model, definitely take inspiration, but ultimately you've got to own it. Thanks for watching Trampoline on YouTube, and if you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. For great daily content and leadership insights, as well as a proven plan that will yield exponential results, be sure to download the High Performance Leadership app.